What a finish we had to the Premier League season. The title race, top four, European places and relegation all still undecided going into the final day. Manchester City new victory over Aston Villa would secure a fourth title in 5 seasons. Liverpool needed to beat Wolves and hope for a favour from Steven Gerrard.
No, it's an unbelievable achievement. Yeah, I mean, both teams have pushed each other to different levels. Winning one week, winning the next week, to go again, then to keep on doing that week after week after week. It's phenomenal, and where they get their drive from, that comes from the manager to keep on pushing them.
It's not much between the two sides. What's made perhaps the difference?
Set pieces is something certainly to look at, because when you look at Man City there, goals scored, 22. Goals conceded, 1. 1 goal conceded from set pieces. I mean, the finer details. We talk about their ability, we talk about their desire and character that we've mentioned, but the finer details when it comes to set pieces.
But they do have a lot of the ball, which is probably why they concede perhaps less corners, and that's also part of the secret. They were pushed all the way by Liverpool. I mean, it must be so dispiriting for them in some ways, because Liverpool have so many points in so many seasons that would ordinarily win titles, but Manchester City have just nipped them every time.
Yeah, well, you could see there with
Except
Liverpool.
for once.
Look, 99 points, 3 titles that would have been for Liverpool, and it's only 1. But again, you're trying to chase down the Manchester City side as much as you could say what the cost and their financial capabilities. The fact is, he is able to get that team to perform consistently under pressure. Yeah. But for Liverpool, with their resources, to stay on their coattails like they have been doing, it really is a phenomenal effort. And we saw what happened the last time. Last time they lost by a point to them. They went on, won the Champions League. You know, the next season,
which they might well do next week.
Well, you know, I think they probably deserve something the way that their season's gone. But to chase down this City side,
they've already won 2 trophies.
Unbelievable.
Still might get a treble.
Which is
not a quadruple.
The one small thing you could say that they could have improved on is their record against the top 4.
Yeah.
Played 6, so they haven't won any of those games. Yes, I know they haven't lose any either, but that's a tiny detail that they can look back on and say they get against those other 3 teams, not winning a game.
An extraordinary achievement. Once again, Pep Guardiola, 10 titles in 13 seasons in 3 separate countries. Not bad, is it, really? But they had to do it the hard way. What a comeback, Alan. 3 goals in 5.5 minutes.
They've been relentless, Gary. Had to show great character again. 2-0 down last week, 2-0 down today with, 14 minutes to go. They had to go and score 3 goals. They did that. Some brilliant performances. Also from him as well, the way he changed it. You mentioned the substitutions, and all 3 of them that came on.
Sterling too.
Sterling too played a huge part. De Bruyne was at the heart of everything. I mean, this is outstanding wing play from Raheem Sterling. The way he just stops the defender, then lifts the ball up, clips it across into Gundogan, who then rises at the far post. I mean, look at the leap on him to nod it in, and then all of a sudden the confidence is there, righty, isn't it?
It is, but like it's the same with Zinchenko, another player that's come off the bench, and this is what they're capable of doing. They're able to get people off the bench and top quality players off the bench. You see Gundogan, they're going in. Luiz doesn't go with him. He should go with him. Ramsey doesn't really realise that's where Rodri is, and it's too late. And by the time you do this, it's too late. It's 2-1 at this time. Now he realises, and that's class. Yeah. You know, you see that from behind the goal. You know, this isn't like some hell-house smasher. He's placed that beautifully into the bottom corner. That's the quality that they've got.
It's a wonderful finish, isn't it? I mean, that's a terrible touch there from Tyrone Mings, isn't it?
You know, the thing with that is that once you can see how quickly Kevin De Bruyne is onto that, and then again, look, that ball at the back post, and there he is again, Gundogan. But when you watch it here, you look at both of the midfielders, Ramsey and Diaz, coming across. He should have stayed there, stopped this ball in there. But saying that, this is as poor a touch as you'll see. Bam, right off his foot, and then you can't make those kind of mistakes.
And that guy,
like he's saying,
didn't he?
That's what he talked about, is arriving at the right time.
Unbelievable.
But they needed that. They needed those changes, and I mean, it's amazing. Pep mentioned the joking to him about the character. That team is full of character.
Yeah, it is. 4 titles in 5 seasons. Yes, they're enormously wealthy, we know that, but that's not always a guarantee of success. It's a remarkable achievement.